Hey family, what's good? Good evening. How y'all doing? Oh, everything is okay. We get this out the way, and I will give it to y'all in a few seconds. I just want to make sure things going down. Check this out. Good evening, family. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Um, Welcome. I do this every Sunday. This gonna be basic, but it's effective. So I'm gonna show you that in a few minutes. Now I do my process and everything. I'm wait for some people to go in and everything like that. Hold on, family. So like I said, on my channel, The Underrated Darkness. So, support the channel. Very much appreciate it. I will support you back. Hit the bell when I come for a powerful live stream or video. And the past live streams and videos that I did, do that in the past. I want you to get those. Let's get those up in the past. Very much appreciate it. Also, I already post my food on my Facebook page and on my Facebook group. I'm gonna tell you right now, my Facebook page, yours truly, Jerry Thomas. Also, my Facebook group is JT MVP Think for Ourselves. That is my Facebook group. Matter of fact, I gotta post that on there in a few minutes. Also, my Twitter account, all in caps. Oh, I'm sorry, Facebook group, all in caps. JT MVP Think for Ourselves. Sorry about that. Also, Twitter, also in caps at JT Blackbear 44. Instagram account, lower caps, same thing as Underrated Darkness, but it's in lower caps. Check that out, right? So that's lower caps. I do the Underrated Sports Show with my brother She Stay Sleep TV every Monday on this channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I do music, I do boxing, and also music boxing. Also, I do this every Sunday. Faithfully, I've been going on a year. I've been doing this every Sunday. It's all about fellowship. You know, we talk at the table and we talk about important discussions. We have sometimes get heated discussions. Sometimes it once in a blue moon, but we have important discussions. Sometimes we joke around. Sometimes we talk about, hey, we talk about everything. So I do not know what we're going to talk about tonight, but I'm gonna find something to talk about. Right, I'm gonna find something to talk about. All right, so um. So let me get that information, man. What's going on? The truth. What's going on? Thanks for dropping that science. Now that you follow up what I said, astrocentric. Thanks for coming. Poetic Cows, thanks for coming. All reliable, thanks for coming. Oh, I think I missed somebody. No filter boxing. What's good, fam? I ain't see you in a while. She stay sleep, no doubt. You up in the piece. I know this. We going. It's gonna be a family panel tonight. Family panel tonight. Hold on, family. I'm gonna be like, let me get this out the way. Let me get back to y'all. Simple, the full simple but effective and everything. Let me check some out, fam. Um, Hold on, family. Just trying to find out something, family. Hold on, fam. I'm coming. Yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry. Phone acting up crazy, so make sure start that again. But thanks for coming. I'm gonna do something different. I always do. I'm gonna start inviting people to the panel. Stay sleep, Poetic Cows. Watch out for your links. Poetic Cows, I send you a link. Now she stays asleep. I want to thank everybody for coming. Poetic Cows and she stay asleep. Watch out for your links. Break me Wyatt. What's good, man? Ooh. I don't know what sound it is. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Um, Let me close it. Let me add Astrocentric that she wants to. Astrocentric, if do you want to get on the panel, let me know. If you want to get on the panel, let me know, sis. All right. Slim Day, what's good? Nitty G, what's good? Kepler, what's good? Thanks for coming. Very much appreciated. Mm. What's going on, family? What's good? What's up, Poetic Cows? Sheet stay sleep.
Hi JT, how you doing? Hi chat. How everybody doing this evening?
How you doing? I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Got
She
you in. I
stay-
got you in.
I
Yeah.
told you I resetted my whole system. So I said,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
this is
Sometimes
gonna
you
have
gotta
to
do
work
it.
this
Sometimes.
time.
Yeah, I'm glad I got you here. Glad I got you here.
Glad
Now,
I'm up here.
within 3 to 5 minutes, I'm gonna ask y'all to give me how many in the chat. Sis, no, no, I found it myself. I found it myself. Hold, I do. Yeah. 3 to 5 minutes, I'm gonna ask oh, let me go this. Let's see. Jeff George, what's good? Gregory Wyatt, what's good? Let's get them views up. Let's get them likes up. Thank you. Let's keep it up. So how y'all doing tonight? Seven likes. Hey, let's get them likes up. Come on, y'all. Let's get them likes. Afrocentric, if you want to join the panel, let me know. I get you on. Let me know. You want to get on? You can get on, sis. All right. Let me know. King Hebrew, what's going on, brother? Glad you show up, brother Rob. Glad you show up. You up in here? Yeah. You up in here? You know what? I don't care. It's my channel. I'm gonna do what I want. That's right. That's right. I want you. That's right. You know what? Actual sense, I want you to get on a panel. And brother Rob, I want you to get on the panel too. Get on. Get you on the panel. Brother Rob, watch out for your link. Watch out for your link. Afrocentric, watch out for your link. Because I'm sitting it. Oh, okay. Maybe later. Okay, just let me know then. All right, just let me know when you want to get on. Brother Rob, I'm sending you the link right now. Watch out for it. Watch out for it. All right, family, there it goes. Y'all know this how how I do this CeeLo. Let me get 8 ones. 8 ones. Want to see my food? 8 ones. Brother Rob, I see you the link. Yeah, Apple said, let me know. I want you to come. I want you to come to the panel. Very much appreciated. I need 8 ones right now. No, I don't want no 2s or nothing. 8 ones now. That's 2. Let's go. 3, 4. No, I can't even. No. You can't do that. You can't do that. Nah. So when I show my dessert king, bro, you don't have to show no one. No, you can't do that. Nah, I can't do that. No, rest of y'all, come on now. There's 22 people up in there. Come on now. So the one who's already sold twice, y'all don't have to show nothing when I ask for the Sunny Boxing Talk. All right. Yeah, Jake, yeah. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Sunny and IC, watch out for the link. I'm gonna send it to you, brother Rob. Want you to come through. There you go. Y'all cheating. Yo, see, all right. Y'all cheating, yo. Cheating. Hold on, y'all cheating. All right, I'm gonna show you my food. I'm gonna show you my food. IC, I'm gonna get you on. Sonny, I'm gonna get you on. So watch out for that. Brother Rob, watch out for your link. I'm sending it out. Watch out for it. All right. I see. Oh shit, damn. Fuck. I see the link come through. I see you the link, Queen. Sonny, watch out for yours right now. All right, son, I send it to you. Watch out for it. I see I sent out. Oh, you clean while you listen? Okay. Wherever you want to come on, just come on. Just let me know. Sonny Boss Talk, I see the link. Malik Omar, what's good? There it is. Sonny Bidoxen Talk. Malik Omar, if you want to get on the panel, let me know. I got some. Now y'all want to see. Used to be a co-reliable. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. I'm going to show you this. It's basic, but it's my own creation. All right. All right. She stays asleep. Sonny Bus Talk. Say hi to Kels.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2.
Peace, Kels. Peace, my brother. Sheep Stay
Yeah.
Sleep TV. The brother JT. Peace out to the chat.
Allah.
Miss you guys very much.
Yeah, I miss you too. Everything all right, brother?
Everything is peaceful.
Okay, we just checking. You know, you family up in here, man. You know what I mean? Gotta make sure we all right outside
True
YouTube.
indeed.
You know what I mean?
Indeed. True indeed.
Glad to see your presence. I think the last time you was in the chat, it was like about 2 Sundays ago, right?
Nah, it should have been last Sunday, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, the last fellowship I was here.
last fellowship. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
because
yeah.
you had the chicken with the Alfredo noodles. I
Oh
think.
yeah. That was yeah. I remember that. Oh no, I'm talking about the week before. That was a man. That was that. Ooh, that was whoo. I ain't gonna get into that, but
Yeah.
that was that Sunday before, right?
I can't
Was
remember
it?
to be honest with you, Reggie.
That means they ain't all that important. That's all right. That means they ain't all that important. It's going with the wind.
Indeed.
Going with the wind. Go with the wind. Let me check out the chat for go to food. Okay, good. All right, Malik. Oh yeah, good. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Well, yeah, all right, Malik, no problem. Hey, all right, my doom shotters, that's in the piece. You know who you are? They said, wonder who it is? It's the mods in my chat. Anybody disrespect my piece, get them out. And any trolls, get them out.
Get them.
Get them out. Y'all got my permission. Get them the hell out.
All the way out.
All the way out.
All the way out.
Finisso, Adiaso, get them out.
Steel toe tails to the butt.
That's right. Now I'm gonna show my food. Let me check the chat one more time. You know, damn, what the fuck going on? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
And peace out to the chat, yo. I hope everybody had a blessed day today.
Yeah. You know what? I might do something nice for somebody in a few minutes. Yeah, I was checking out some things. I like what I see. I'm gonna look out. I might look out for somebody in a few minutes, family. But first thing for me, I'm gonna show my food. Now, it look basic, but it's effective. All right. This is hot wings on top. That's duck sauce. Fries, French fries, salt, little pepper. That's $1,000 dressing on it. The soda is root beer, and what I put in it is Jim Beam honey. I ain't gonna show you the bottle because I ain't trying to get damn flat. But just trust and believe it's Jim Beam beer. I mean Jim Beam honey with a little. I put a little in it with some root beer soda.
Jim Bean honey.
Jim Beam honey.
So wait a minute, they sell it like that, yo?
Huh?
They sell it like that? Or did you mix Jim Bean with honey?
No, they make it with it. Yeah. I got the bottle. I ain't gonna show nobody. You want to try to get it on
Wow.
flag? Can't try to get it. I can't show my thing now. You know what I mean? I can't do that. You know what I
They
mean?
might try to pay
So,
you.
huh?
They might try to pay you off that.
Nah, man, yo, look. You want to get my ends up, Jim Beam. You know, you gotta talk to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You know, get the brother ends up. Hey, I don't have no problem, but gotta talk YouTube. So on the panel, how y'all like the food? You see the food?
I would say it looks interesting, man. I never had hot wings with duck sauce on it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And I just made that up like about an hour ago.
yeah, it seems like a nice quick meal, man. How's it taste?
I'm gonna let you know right now. Okay. Very good.
So you got the mild sauce on the wings or the hot?
Hot. I add a little extra hot sauce to it, so I can have that cake.
Ah. Now
For the cows.
did you make your own sauce for the chicken?
Huh?
Did you make your own sauce for the chicken?
No,
Or
not this time.
you got a
No,
go-to sauce?
right, yeah.
Gotcha.
Not this time. Not this time I didn't. I just want to be in my basic creativity. That's it.
Well, shoot, brother, I had breakfast for dinner tonight. I did
Jack.
I had a turkey kielbasa with a omelet with broccoli, leftover broccoli, trying to let nothing go to waste. Onions and bell peppers with cheese.
That's what's up. Poetic cows. She stay asleep. No, I don't have a crab pot. Afrocentric. Brittany Garcia, thanks for coming. What happened to Poetic cows and she stay asleep?
They probably getting their dinner right.
Mm-hmm.
What's on the agenda for the night there, brethren?
I'm still thinking. I'm trying to where we're gonna find out. I have an idea. I have an idea. But you know, I'm still thinking. I'm trying to get some more people. I'm trying to get some more people in the panel. You know, um, matter of fact, let me. I forgot to do this. Damn. But did you watch? Matter of fact, while we waiting, did you watch the fight tonight? Last night?
Yeah, I caught the replay on YouTube.
What you think about?
Bud did what he was supposed to do, man. He actually fought um a guy with a whole bunch of amateur boxing experience. I believe he had over 400 fights
Yeah.
through his amateur career, undefeated. Um, lasted 12 rounds in there with Bud. But
Yeah.
Bud did what he was supposed to do. He put on a boxing clinic.
Yeah.
Um, he's not in the conversation with a Floyd Mayweather yet or a Canelo Alvarez, but he's getting there. I think he needs to work on his defense a little bit more. Um, but other than that, like it was just a beautiful performance, and he got him out of there in the last round.
Mhm.
So I would like to. I wanted him to call out Terrence Crawford,
Uh-huh.
but for some reason he didn't, which leads me to believe all the talks that of Bud calling out Errol Spence, like that was the time to really do it. That was the time to really, if you want to put pressure on somebody to really expose them, that's the time to do it in front of everybody.
Mhm.
Instead of your trainer Bo Mack coming out, trying to make statements for you. But I
Yeah.
wish I wish he would have did that. But I enjoyed the fight. Like I said, I saw it. I didn't see it live. I caught it on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. How about
Yeah.
yourself? What do you think?
I think I think that Bud he did a boxing claim, but I feel as the brother but Dennis, he had a bad leg and he was really hopping on that leg. And I think Bud should have make him move lateral the opposite. You know what I'm saying? To throw his balance off, you know? The throw I feel you know what I'm saying? Throw the jab to the chest, go to the body, and make him commit to be on that leg. You know what I mean? That's what I think. That's what I think he should have done. Make him commit on that leg. Instead he goes straight. Make him go straight. Do a little zigzag. Footwork. Make him commit. That's what I would love to see more. But other than that, it's cool. Sorry.
Yo, I'm here, bro.
All right, all right. Before I send the link, let me show you my food. This is hot wings with duck sauce on top. This is French fries, salt and pepper with $1,000 dressing, root beer. I put in Jim Beam, honey.
No
Yeah, I
That
doubt.
see you in there, King Hebrew. King Hebrew said in the chat, can we get Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua fight? That's the fight that we all want to see. But of course, Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn, they're afraid to come up off their high horse and make that fight. Offer a fair deal. But that's the fight that we all want to see.
I would like to see that. But I'm saying that I think AJ got to get rid of Hearn. Doubt he would do that. No. Stop being punk. Mhm. That's what I feel about it.
I see you, Nitty G. Nitty G said, Bud Crawford is a great fighter, but great fighter, arguably pound for pound, number
Mhm.
one. But I just don't see him beating Free Smoke. I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be an
Curry.
easy fight though.
Yeah. Kurt, watch out for your lane.
I'm here, JT. Hi, Sonny.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, sis?
How you doing this evening?
I am very peaceful. How are you?
Mm-hmm. Had me waiting for my food. I got you on, show my food, and then you had me wait. I don't like to be waiting.
Oh, my bad.
Wait. Let me wait on you. You said, "Wow, you had me waiting under wait."
Oh
There
no,
goes
my
the
bad. I'm sorry.
first
Wait
one.
for the phone for a minute,
Now
but I'm
I'm gonna,
here.
huh? Again? God, yeah, young women, man. Hey, man, well, what up, brother?
What's good? What's good, fam? What's good, underrated
Good, I
doctor?
got you on. I got you on.
Mr.
I'm gonna
Kurt
try to get.
Sugar, what's going
I'm
on,
gonna try
Reggie?
to get. I'm gonna
Hey,
try to get. I'm gonna try to get McGregor on too.
yo, peace,
But after
everybody,
that,
man. Peace on the panel. Peace, everybody.
yeah, this is
Peace.
my food, Kurt. It's nice and simple.
Ooh.
Hot wings with some duck sauce, French fries, um, salt and pepper with a little $1,000 dressing, root beer, and a little touch of Jack Beam honey.
I
Ooh.
hear you. I feel you on that. Sunday dinner, huh?
Sunday basic dinner, hey, basic but effective. Yeah, I run, right?
That's what's
Basic
up. That's what's
and
up. Ain't not like good
effective.
food. That's what's up.
Yeah. And come to find out, Poetic Justice, Poetic Kels, did you see my food? Or you got me on hold again?
No, I seen the food. You had hot wings and some fries with some duck sauce, and that looks very, very yummy. I see you ate one already.
You left one out.
He cleaned the bones in it.
You forgot.
That bone looks sparkly clean.
Yeah.
You seen that too?
I saw the light gleaming off that bone.
And see,
Yeah, it was glistening.
Sonny, I can't take you no goddamn way. You talking too much, all right? Nah, but you forgot one thing, Poetic Kel. On the fries, I put $1,000 dressing.
I like $1,000 dressing. That's one of my favorites. Very good.
Well, thank you. When a woman says it's good. Now, Kurt, I'm glad I brought you in, brother, because we was talking about the Crawford fight.
Yes.
And I want you to break it down. I was saying, when me and Sonny was talking, that what I think we talked about briefly this morning too, Kurt, before we hung up, that Benavidez, he had a bad leg and it was bothering him. I think that Bud should have switched up his footwork, and instead of make him come forward, I think he should make him go against the way how he was moving. Make him labor that leg. Because I feel he make him labor that leg, I believe it would impossible that he would have the the stamina to punch. And I believe in my heart that Bud could have got him out earlier. That's how I see it. Now, you.
Well, Bud is a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Crawford. In the early beginnings, Benavidez' length bothered Crawford. He had problems with his jab. He was getting hit with punches. But that's Crawford. He got hit by Lundy. He got hit by Burns. He got hit by Delorme. He got hit, by other fighters, Gamboa.
Right.
I knew Crawford was going to take over the fight after the 6th round. I told World Breaker, That's where you can follow me at, everybody. I said after the 6th round, you're going to see a difference in class level. You can't fight off emotion and machismo. That's what Benavidez was trying to do. And by the 5th round, he got winded. Crawford did excellent body work. Benavidez said himself just morning on the interview that his legs started giving out around about the 8th or 9th round, I believe. Some people said it wasn't a good performance. It was a real good performance because Bud systematically took him apart. And then in the last round, knocked him out. And for a fighter, that's perfect. You can school a fighter for 9 or 10, 11 rounds and then knock him out and close the show. So to me, it was a good performance. He was an undefeated fighter. Some people say he's a C-level fighter. But every fight, can be dangerous. Any fight could be dangerous. Ask Mike Tyson when he fought Buster Douglas. You're always prone to the upset. Could only take one punch. Bud has very good footwork. You can see him thinking in the ring. The only thing I don't like about Crawford, he pulls straight back, and that allows him to get hit. If you fight somebody with quicker hands, he can get caught. He can't do that. He got to fix that. But Bud is a dog. Crawford is a dog. It's just in him as a natural instinctive fighter. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I thought it was like an 8, 7.5, 8. I thought it was a good performance, and go on to the next one. He schooled him, then he knocked him out.
Got to. I got to. Let me check the chat. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's how I feel. Cap PY2, what's good, brother? What's good with you, brother? But yeah, so that's how I feel about it. I'm trying to get my brother McGregor Boxing Stars on. That's another brother that I supported from the LDBC, Irish brother from Ireland. No boxing, talk about different things. So I'm trying to get the brother on and everything. I want y'all to get to know him. I already sent it. I hope you get it and everything. So, matter of fact, let me do it from here. So, anybody to see the food in the chat? In the panel? Everybody see the food in the panel?
No, I can't see. Well, you talk about the food you was talking about, right?
Yeah. You seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did see it? Okay. Let me say that.
Poetic Kells. Oh, you go ahead, brother.
No, go ahead. I'm saying.
I was just gonna ask the sister, Poetic Kells, was she cook good tonight?
No, I did not cook tonight. As a matter of well, because I'm being a little lazy, so I am going to go out and pick me up something to eat. And wings sounds pretty good, so I might get that.
Yeah, thank you. But I do want to talk about something. Cause it's gonna be like few topics we're gonna talk about. Yeah. But I want to ask a question to each and every one of y'all. Any of y'all have watched politics lately?
Yes.
Okay. Good. How do you feel about? I know it's a big story. I really don't want to bring it up, but I just want to bring it up, get everybody opinion about it. Kanye West. Damn. I'm trying to be nice. He getting his knees dirty to Trump. I mean, the Orange Crush 45.
Oh man, you know, I tell you, this dude's going to replace O.J. Simpson as coon poster boy, man. You know, up in there in the Oval Office, you know, shucking and jiving for Trump, trying to explain the story. You know, you can't. When it comes to race, you can't fool black people. You can't fool your own people, man. And I'm surprised to see Jim Brown up there because I looked up to him as a little boy. You know, he used to be side by side with Muhammad Ali when the black athletes, you know, was going against the establishment back in the 60s. You know, so he's up there too. But Kanye, getting back to Kanye West, man, you know, he's, Donald Trump's boy, you know, and hugging him and smiling you know, showing butter biscuits and cooning. You know, it's just hard to believe. It's normally one. Unfortunately, a black person always got to be smiling, always got to show people, you know, I'm with him and I'm with the other side, and you know, we should all get along, you know, and you know, not being, you know, what I'm saying, and not being vocal to the point you're trying to help your own people, man. You know, I don't know what happened to Kanye. He was brilliant as a producer. He just went to the left, man. You know, and it's heartbreaking to see one of your own like that. You know, and you know, it's just coon fest. It always got to be one of us cooning. You know, and when it comes to politics, man, you know, it's an enigma wrapped up into a riddle, man. Politics, or should I say, politics, is a very tricky thing, man. But you know, they use one of your own against you, and you know, Kanye's the man for the moment. You know, so you know, they'll turn on him quick. Let him do something stupid. He ain't getting no pass. He'll get his wake up call.
Okay, Poetic Cows, same thing.
Yes, I agree. There's definitely that's some major cuneology jumping off. But at the same time, I think that there's probably an agenda. So, you know, in play, watch this play out. But I think that it's, at first, I didn't really think that Kanye West even liked the president. I thought he really, really hated him. I guess I thought wrong, but, you know, and then he really doesn't look the same. So I think that there's an agenda in play.
What kind?
And we
What journey you
have
think?
to play it out.
What journey you thinking about?
I don't really know, JT. That's what I'm saying. We might have to sit back and see how this plays out. But I think there is like a big agenda in play because I honestly really believe that Kanye West didn't even like this president at all.
Right.
Not to be
I agree.
chummy and kissy kissy pooey pooey. It's a little suspect.
Yeah, yo, like you know, like Kurt said, the butter biscuits, yo, them knee pads must be platinum, cause he using
They
that
must
one.
be. Yeah, they must be platinum because like I said, he's really chummy with them and it looks really, really awkward.
It's not a
So
good
I
look.
think something's about to go down. I really kind of feel it in my soul that something really is about to go down.
Yeah, before I get to Sunny, I'm trying to be nice tonight. I want this to be PG, but I'm telling you, Kanye, if you hear what we talking about, Kanye, man, you know you had your hands real deep down. Ooh, excuse me. You have your hands real deep down on the floor with your fingers now. You got your hands up and everything there. Not a damn good look, bro. I don't know. Got your mouth wide open and everything. Yeah, look, bro. That's not a good look, bro. I don't know. You tea bagging. I don't know. You suck bagging or something. But that's not a good look. I'm calling as it is. My brother Sonny. Then she stay asleep.
You're yeah. So I have a twofold opinion about this situation. Um, I do think that somebody needs to talk to Trump about Asiatic issues. But I think Kanye West, he is not qualified, and he needs to be sat down. Um, his lifestyle, the way he live, uh, you know, the things that he say, he's not really qualified to try to speak up for us on any capacity. He doesn't have a Asiatic wife, and he just seems all over the place as far as his opinion is concerned. Um, I do like the fact that he don't really care about what people think. He gonna do whatever he want to do, regardless of whatever. And I think that spirit needs to be pushed on our people in the right light. You know what I mean? As far as getting the right people to actually stand up and speak out, and don't really care about what people say. But his whole agenda and everything that he says doesn't make sense, and somebody needs to, sit him down because he's doing more harm than good at this point. But I also think that there is a narrative that's being pushed out that any Asiatic that speaks to Trump um, is basically demonized. I'm not taking up for Kanye at all. I don't agree with nothing he say. You know what I mean? I don't agree with it at all. But I remember when, what's his name, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey went through it a little bit when Steve Harvey, Trump, I guess, reached out to him or whatever. Um, I just think that we need a leader. We do need a leader to kind of talk to the guy because the guy is really out of touch with our people. Um, I do think he has a he. I do think he's racist, just like every other president. Um, but I think it's good to like just not sit back and do nothing. We just need the right person, the right leader to step up and talk to him. And I don't think that we should just demonize that person who does that. But Kanye, like, again, I don't agree with nothing he said or did. Like, we didn't cast no vote to have him talk to Trump on our behalf or anything. So like he's really out of pocket right now. He needs to be sat down. Um, seriously, because he's making us look real bad.
Okay. She stay sleep.
Well, I'm gonna kind of piggyback off what Sonny was saying. I definitely agree with some of his points too, and I'm gonna do a live stream about this tomorrow. But in the beginning, I kind of felt like Kanye was just trolling because I think we're in the troll age where it's cool to troll, and it actually it actually benefits you if you actually have a platform. So, and I feel like Kanye has been doing that for a little while now with trying to get this shock value off of things that he say, and that's also helping him, you know, or it's helping him with his music, where people is listening to his music because of, the things that they heard him say in the media. So in the beginning, I felt like he was trolling, but now I kind of feel like he was doing all that for a reason. And I feel like at the end of the day, Kanye may not be the perfect person for us as far as, people agreeing with who it is, but I feel like at this point it needs to be somebody. And it needs to be somebody of influence. And Kanye West is one of those people. I would have loved to see Jay-Z do it, but I think Jay-Z is a coward and he don't have enough heart to do shit like that. And that's why I respect Kanye for doing it because we need, you know, black influential people and black rich millionaires to speak to politicians because we always like to say that, these entertainers don't give back to the hood. But what the fuck we think Kanye trying to do? Kanye is talking to Trump because he's saying that, you know, he's trying to get jobs put in Chicago. He's trying to, what he's doing is he's having the conversation that is supposed to be had with these politicians. And if he was able to get that far where he could talk to a president, I salute him just for that alone. Because when Barack was in office, Jay-Z always talked about Barack, and everybody wanted to talk about Barack and take pictures at the White House and do all of that. But how many of these dudes did you actually see, sit down and tell these people what they want for their community? Kanye West is doing that. So I feel like he should be commended for that. Because no matter what we have to say about these people, at the end of the day, we got to deal with them. They're in the highest places in the government and in society. So we have to deal with these people regardless. And the rich black people of the world need to be the ones to stand up and have these conversations if they're able to with these people because they have the most influence. Politics is about numbers. Kanye has the numbers and he understands that. So what he's actually doing is something that we say that a lot of us should be building towards to be able to do. He's doing that. He's using his platform, he's using his money, and he's using his influence to have these conversations with these people to help better his community. And that's what needs to be done. That's what the Jay-Z's of the world should be doing. That's what the babies from Cash Money, Master P, that's what all these niggas that got all this money and all this influence and all this power over people in their hoods, that's what they should be doing. And you know why? Another thing I respected about Kanye, he brought up Larry Hoover because what do you think Larry Hoover was doing? He was trying to do the same thing that Kanye is doing now. Because Larry Hoover had control of the streets. And if people actually go back and do their history on these um these organizations that was in Chicago, you'll see that that was the basis of it. That's what it was about. Look up the conservative vice lords. They were about politics,
Right.
growth and development. That was about growing and developing the neighborhood.
Right.
So what Kanye is doing is exactly what Larry Hoover was trying to do. Use his power and influence to have these conversations with these politicians so they could trickle down some of that money and some of this goddamn assistance to their hood. So I'm gonna go into a little bit, I'm gonna talk about it again tomorrow on my show, but I think we need to get out our feelings a little bit, man, and look at what he's actually trying to do. Because no matter what, at the end of the day, the conversation need to be had if we really want things to change in our community. Because we can't just get down there and change it. It has to go through policy. Like you always say, JT, it's about policies.
Yes. I agree. Right.
But the
Exactly.
only way the policies could be put into effect is if we able to have that conversation to tell these people what we want. This is why our vote is never really respected, because the people that we voting for, they're not in favor for us because we don't talk to them. They don't know what black people need and want in the inner cities. They don't know. Kanye had that conversation, so I gotta respect Kanye for that, man. And like Kel said, I kind of agree. It's starting to look like this is a whole little strategy for him. Where he been trolling and, because all of this is setting up for what he's doing now. So that's my take on it.
All right, cool. Queen, who I am. Before I get to Huey, welcome my brother Huey. Family. Before I get to you, Queen, who I am, I'm glad you're doing okay. D Red, glad you showed up. Very much appreciated. Brother Rob, I watch out for your link. I try and put your link in. All right, let me know you didn't get it, so I get you on. But Queen, who I am, I'm glad you're here. Whatever you need, just let us know. All right. All right. Welcome back, sister. Welcome back, Queen. All right, Huey, my brother Huey. I haven't seen you
Peace,
for a minute.
JT. Peace, family. Peace to the panel. Peace to the chat, man. Appreciate you for having me on, man.
Peace, Huey. How you doing?
How everybody doing? How everybody doing? How you doing, Poetic Chaos? How everybody doing?
I'm
Peace,
doing
peace.
pretty good. Thanks for asking.
Doing great, doing great, doing great on this strong end. You know what I'm saying? I try to change the word play. You feel me? Because they have our weekends and our weekdays, so we be weak and they be weekend in our weekends. So, I try to change that, have strong end. So how y'all doing on this strong end?
Good,
Pretty
brother.
good.
You
Good.
feel me?
Always good, brother. It's good to have you. I know Huey for a minute, so and I always following him everything. He always telling the truth, and I'm glad that you took the time to come on the chat because I know you're a busy man. I'll be seeing you, but
Oh yeah, man. I got these kids, man. My youngest is everything to me. I got 6 youth out here. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 boys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in their life every day. My oldest 22. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to play my part. You feel what I'm saying? In my community. You feel what I'm saying? So,
I know you that long. Kids
yeah,
getting big
bro.
like that.
Yeah, they do get big, man, quick on us, because time is just it's part of us, man. But to add on what bro was saying, man, I kind
Go
of
ahead.
really agree with Kanye West, man. Y'all got to realize, see, like a lot of people just going off what they saying. What did the brother say that was wrong? Like people saying that he don't have the right to speak for us as a whole. Like, man, for one thing, man, we got to stop attaching black to ourselves, man. If we supposed to be intelligent and on this journey of truth and trying to figure out all of this this deceit that we up under, man, we got to realize that the fight is not against the white man. When y'all keep giving the so-called white man power, you feel me? Y'all giving them all the power with this white supremacy shit. You feel what I'm saying? Pardon me with the cursing, but we
No,
gotta stop. We got to stop with this black and white, y'all, because if we are smart enough to say this, if you look in the crayon box and they told us what black was, have you ever seen a black person in your life? See, black is considered dead under the court of law. You feel what I'm saying? The only thing that's black and white is this paperwork that they got us under, y'all. We got to realize that ain't our fight. The fight ain't with the other shades of the brown that is, because it's just darker and lighter shades of this hue that we are. All around the border, the Chinese, Japanese, Mexicans, the Arabs, all of them are brown. Facts. And there's just different shades of this hue that we call brown, man. That's the only difference in us. You know what I'm saying? And what Kanye is doing, man, he let them folks, you see, he playing two parts right now. He got them folks thinking that he was crazy because he's speaking the way that he is. He's speaking out on the behalf of all the he subliminally telling them folks, man, we want our nationality back. We want our land back. We want these things back. Stop pushing these fake laws on us. We're not going to get rid of guns. We want legal guns in our neighborhood. We want to police the police and stop this police brutality. We ain't trying to get down with these brands. Stop pushing these fake brands in our community. You know what I'm saying? And let us create our own things. Y'all got to really realize what Kanye is trying to do, man. And ain't none of these other ones they can say what they want to say. Puffy, Jay-Z, all of them. While Barack was in the office, none of them. Barack and from Chicago. You didn't try to get Larry Hoover Park. Kanye white, they could say that she's not a white and she's not a black person and all this, man. Y'all tripping with that, man. Let these people be people, man. She went and got somebody pardoned out of prison. So what's the lady who she got pardoned out of jail? So Kanye feel like he can do it. He brushing shoulders. He's sleeping. Even if he doing it really, literally sleeping in the bed with this man. Right now, he in the bed with this man. Ain't no telling what they got on this man. He probably didn't let that man feel on his wife butt, whatever. Because this is what this man like. And by you being able to have fun with us and party with us, man, we want to pardon this man so we can stop all this killing in Chicago. Man, I'm telling you, boy, Larry Hoover to put the word out, man. Y'all better not say nothing about Kanye. All y'all out there, y'all gonna have to apologize to that man. Ain't none one of y'all tried to come get me out. Name one of them that came and got him out. They ain't even try to save Tukey Williams. Oh, Snoop, all of them. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Ain't none one of y'all did nothing. While Barack was in the office, ain't nobody get pardoned. So what y'all saying? I better get up off of that, man.
All right. What I'm saying. Nah, but it's good. It's good though. That's why we gotta have these conversations because it's gotta be because he'll you know this is all about solutions that we be in one core, and that's what it's all about. And I always say this that read between the lines and look at the bigger picture. Now if us as a people refuse to look at the bigger picture, have every right to call it out. I'm just putting it out there so we could be in one alignment and stuff like that because it's very important. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we let our personal feelings get in the way, and then sometimes we let other people get their personal feelings get in the way of our thinking, and cannot let that happen. Okay, glad that's going. Now, after we say all that, the aftermath. Poetic Kells goes first.
JT, can somebody go before me? I gotta pay for this stuff.
Got you. You come back.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
No problem. No problem. All right, here I'm throwing back at you. The aftermath. Maybe you didn't hear me. Okay.
No, I'm here with you. I thought somebody else was gonna go.
Okay. No. The aftermath.
What's the aftermath of it all, man, is focus in on what you doing though. We got to put in on our own energy, man, and stop giving ourselves we got to take our own power back, man. Stop looking outside ourselves for all of this, man. And stop giving these people that power, bro. We giving them power. Even the voting is voting. So all we doing is giving energy into this positive, negative realm. All they want to do is calculate it. See, they open up this vortex, a gateway during this time. They start the polls open, then they close it, and they try to capture energy within this realm. We ain't gonna decide whether we want the president or not. Half of us didn't want. We didn't. The president in the office right now is not the people's president, but he in office because they already predict all of this out the day. All they want us to do is put our energy into it. We thinking that voting gonna change something. That's all the way around the board. We have to get out here and just take our stuff back, bro. Other than that, man, they gonna keep playing with us because we think that we black or we from Africa or this, that, and the third. They trying to get us to go back over there, man. Our land is right here. We not black. We not African blacks. We not no color at all, man. Stop attaching ourselves to that, to those labels, because we lessening ourselves to who we are. And we ain't gonna never get nothing. They ain't got nothing for no black people. You ain't got no land. You ain't got nothing for no black land. It ain't no land out here called black land.
Right. She stay asleep.
The aftermath of it all is, like the brother just said, we all got to do our part as much as we can do. If I think that's the purpose of, not everybody, but a lot of us who do YouTube and a lot of us who come out on the internet and speak about certain things, it should be for you to build a platform for something that you want to represent you. So I think we all need to just focus on what we doing and play our part in whatever we want to see go down. Because I feel like that's what Kanye did. His whole goal now is to affect change.
Uh-huh.
That's his whole goal. And he's using his platform and he's using what he built, to do so. So I feel like that's what we all should be working towards. We want to see some changes in where we at in our family, in our communities. We should try our best to build something, to have something to stand on, because at the end of the day, we have to have something to stand on at the end of the day. And Kanye's one of the biggest entertainers in the world. So he's standing on that platform. That means something. No matter what, no matter how much people try to demonize the entertainment industry or whatever, at the end of the day, he's 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 using his influence and he's leveraging. That's why he's able to talk to Donald Trump. How many other niggas you think could talk to Donald Trump right now? Or
And
even
say
have
what he
enough
said.
courage, or even have enough courage to do so. So, you know, we just need to do what we gotta do, pull our own weight and try to be part of the solution that we want to see that goes on.
Okay. That's good. Sonny, I see you got bumped out. I got you back in. Did you hear the first question?
No, sir. What was your question?
Okay. Yeah, the first question. The first question was no. Oh, that's right. You already asked the first question. The question I'm asking is that a continuation of Kanye West, the aftermath, and after that, Brother Rob, and matter of fact, no, I got to get Kels, then Brother Rob. The
The app.
aftermath.
Um, I would say, I agree with the brother. She stay asleep. The other brother that spoke before him, I didn't get to hear his whole message, but he was right and exact on the little bit that I heard. But the aftermath, I mean, as far as what Kanye did, I agree with She Stay Sleep for him to had the courage to do what he did, but I just don't think that he's um I don't think that he's in a position to speak for us. He's not qualified to speak for us. Therefore, I don't think there's going to be too much into it. What he did, like he didn't go and talk to our people and have a census of what we want. He spoke out of his own measure, out of his own ideals, and that's not. I don't know exactly what his ideals are, but from what I've heard so far, I don't agree with some of the stuff that he say. Um, but I do like the courage that the brother had. You know what I mean? To go do what he did, because like the brother She Stay Sleep said, how many people will sit down and have a conversations with the president. I think that more Asiatic people need to do that instead of like complaining and demonizing everybody who go and talk to somebody that you don't that you hate. This is what we need. We need to have some sort of dialogue because um really we're kind of in a position to where we can be some assistance to the guy, because he's in a bad predicament when it comes to the next elections.
Mhm.
You know what I mean, so
Hey,
somebody need to go talk to him so that our agenda can be heard.
Uh-huh.
But then I pass the mic.
All
hey, can
right.
I ask you a question real quick, bro?
Indeed.
Um, what who do you think that's qualified if you say he's not qualified? And what did he say that you don't agree with? Because you don't agree that we need land, we don't need brand, you don't agree that we need legal pistols in our neighborhoods. You don't think that okay, say this. Say if Larry Hoover do get out, what would you say then? Do you think that would have an impact that you would think why he would say that? Do you know the impact that that would have on our streets and our neighborhoods right now if Larry Hoover would get out on the streets right now? Bro, you hear
You
me?
you raise a good you raise a good question there, brethren. I will say that at this particular time, I don't really know what he stands for. You know what I mean? But when I say that he's not qualified to speak on the behalf of our people, I'm speaking as far as you know, being a real leader, being an example for your people. Me personally, I don't trust any leader that say they got race pride and they love us so much, but then they marry outside their race. You know what I mean? That to me,
Because he don't see race though. See, a real spirit don't see race. He see the real spirit in the person. You feel what I'm saying? Because he know that she's just another tone of our complexion. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like a different way because like I see race as a separation of a whole people. Like when I be seeing these brothers out here, and no disrespect to none of them, to all of them, I love them because they trying to put content out here. But when they steady pushing this black, pro black this, black that, they want to be a professional black. Do you know what pro black mean? I mean a professional black. How do you become black? And why would you attach black so much to yourself that you know for a fact that this screen that I'm looking at right now with your face inside of it, on the outside of it, is a black screen outside of it? I've never seen a black person in my life, me personally. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I operate. Because I tell you this, man, I deal with a lot of so-called whites. You feel what I'm saying? That then help me out in life, that give me work, and a lot of brothers that get you quicker than those brothers will. They pay for what they pay for what they weigh. They want everything done perfect. They want it. They want the good job. All the homies that I do work for, because I do construction and paint and build houses. Everybody who I do work for on our side, they want a deal of the hookup, or they want to cut a corner, or they don't want to pay you right. You feel what I'm saying? So when y'all steady separating black and white, we'll never get through because then you talk about black and white, y'all forget about the Mexicans, the Chinese, the Koreans, all of these other shit. Y'all just worry about the white.
well, to answer your question there, brethren, I would say this: a lot of people have different experiences. You know what I'm saying? What my measure of understanding is, it might not be the same as yours. I
Fact.
agree with you. I agree with you as far as like, because I don't consider myself to be a black person, because that was a name that was given to me by slaveholders. So I don't agree with that. But I'm at the mind state right now in my life to where I can look at a Caucasian and pretty much judge accordingly how I allow them into my life. But as
But you
far
can do
as
that for everyone though, not
but
just a Caucasian.
but as far as me, see this is the thing you got to understand is we don't have a nation right now. We don't know what nationhood is. We need to learn to do for self because they're not doing anything for us. We need to look out for ourselves. So based on their track record and their history, for me, um, if for instance, for me, if I say I love my people, I say I have race pride. For me, it would be hypocritical for me to go out there and marry outside of my race. That's just for me, because I'm for my Asiatic woman. I'm for the Asiatic family. I can get along with the the other races. I'm not a racist. Of course, I can't be, but you know, just for me and my life, from what I've experienced, I've learned not to dislike them all, but I keep them at a hand's length, and I do understand the importance of having a nation, having a nationality. When you look at the Chinese people, you know, we get upset when an Asiatic sister or brother want to marry them because their parents don't like them, and we look at them as racist. No, they just they're a nation who don't believe in amalgamating outside their race. That's their culture. So I feel like uh, um, all of the things that they've done, all the damage that they've done, I don't think that we can afford right now to entrust our people in a leader that will do something like that. That's just my personal opinion.
Okay,
Uh,
hold on, y'all. All reliable, put something in the chat. You say you blocked. I don't understand why you say you blocked. Cause you in the chat. Just post. Just put something in the chat. Now you can go ahead. Huey,
yeah,
and after that, brother Rob.
yeah.
Yeah, man,
So
I respect that, bro. I respect
hold up.
that. I can respect that. You feel what I'm saying? But I would
Let me,
say that
let me
people
finish up.
don't.
Let me finish up, bro. Right
Oh,
quick.
my bad, my bad. I thought you was done. My bad, God.
Let me finish up real quick. So I think it's okay to actually work together with other nations, because nations do business with other nations. Nations trade with other nations. Um, but the only people who can see our best interests at heart, really and truly, is our own people. But
Okay.
that's just my opinion, and I pass the mic on that.
Okay. Huey, if you want to respond to that, make it quick. Cause
Okay, yeah,
I got to hit brother Rob and Kurt and party.
I respect that, man. I respect that, man. I don't see no nothing wrong with us supposed to be looking out for our people and want our people to do better as a whole. You feel what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. You feel what I'm saying? But I just think that as a whole, as a people, if we realize at the top of the totem pole, the powers that be, it's not just white people. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Okay. I want us to realize this. If you look at the pyramid, right, the foundation of it, you could put a different ethnic group on each level of the pyramid, all the way till you get to the top. And you can keep each level of the pyramid separated individually. Like blacks, we could be the foundation of all of this shit because we at the bottom of the pyramid, really. You feel me? But we the ones who holding all this. We the foundation of it. We the strength. You got to look at the bottom of the pyramid, right? So, but if we move that our block from up under that pyramid, right? All of that energy still gonna be over there. All these, we gotta fight with all these ethnic groups to get to the top of the pyramid. You figure there what I'm saying? Because the top of the pyramid learn how to come together and keep us divided down up under them so they can control the masses. That's the way that you can control us, by keeping us separate. You feel me? So I just wanted to just leave that out there, man, and just let you know, man, that's the only way to overtake something is through unity. And that's unity for all people. And once we realize that, that's the strength in everything. You figure them? Because when you go to war, or the United States or the police, any of these things, they able to function because if you go to war and you're worried about a race, you're gonna lose. because you got to realize this badge right now. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all they see because it's black, whites, and all of this shit fighting up under the same wars, same police department, black, whites, Chinese, all the around the board. You feel what I'm saying? So once we realize that as a people, I think that's when the real major come up gonna come through.
Okay, thank you. Before I hit you up, brother Rob, my mods, my doom shotters, anybody doing say contrary to what we talking about from here, wherever I close it out, get them out. Any trolls, get them out. Thank you very much, brother Rob, then Kurt and Poetic Kels. Aftermath, brother Rob, the educated in our community.
Yo, peace, good brother. I appreciate you having me on. Peace to everybody on the panel.
Mm-hmm.
Peace to the brethren and the sisters in the chat. Um, I'll be sure to, I just feel like one more time, we have a very complex problem. And so because we have a complex problem, we need complex solution. And so um in a general sense, I agree with Sonny that Kanye should not be the spokesman for what it is that we trying to get accomplished as a community. But then on the other side of the argument, I agree with what DS1 be saying. Sheep stay sleep be saying that we really not a community yet, and that's because we don't have that cultural identity that we need to move as a group, to move as a unit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is playing group economics, and we can see it, and we know it to be true, but somehow we are still divided, and we find uh, ways to divide each other. With this somewhat new argument, I would say, in my estimation, that we are indigenous. Um, that's a new argument to separate us even further. So I would say that we would have to lay down our ideologies and look at what the problem is at hand and address it in the best way possible. And no matter who's in office, as long as we understand that we have to move as a group, it won't matter. Um, Case in point, I can point to the Asian community here in America, right? I mean, how many Asian politicians do you see,
Mm-hmm.
right? But
Right.
somehow, some way, they thrive in every major city. So
Right.
I just say that they thrive because they have cultural identity. They know
Mm-hmm.
who they are, and I feel like once we get to that, and agree that we sick, y'all. We sick, and we have to heal ourselves. And once we do that, then we'll be able to move logically, strategically. You know, even some people will even argue spiritually. Because once we move in logically and strategically, of course, morals and values and ethics and justice and reciprocity and things of this nature will be exercised if you move in logically. It would make sense to do your brother, your sister well, in order for your business to grow. You're gonna
Right.
deliver the best service that you can. You know what I mean? If you selling a product, it's gonna be the best product that you can, especially if it's your sister or your brother you doing business with. See, once we get our mind there, you know, that's when our ideas and you know our growth will start. It'll start there once we start looking out for each other with that little extra special. You know what I'm saying? The only thing from ordinary to extraordinary is the little extra. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So I fall back right there.
Okay. My brother Curtis, same question. Aftermath.
Yes, sir. I study politics, and I'm into pro-black books, and you know, people like Francis Cress Welsing and Richard Wright. Um, the problem with our people is we rely on one person, and it can't be one person. It has to be the key to economic empowerment and unity and love is infrastructure. We had that during Black Wall Street because we kept to ourselves. We were so scared. We was coming out of Jim Crow and Reconstruction laws. So it was for us by us, and we did very well in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and it was spreading. Harlem was bustling, everything was bustling, especially Oklahoma. If you look up Black Wall Street, we had hospitals, supermarkets. We had economic empowerment, and that's the key. And I'm not saying being anti anything. I get along with everybody, but because of our situation, we have to be pro Black about everything, because every time we build momentum, they make laws to knock us down. They try to stop our momentum for us growing as a people, because it's a fear of seeing successful Black people thrive in a country that's always been against them. So it's not one person. I don't care who they send to the White House. It could be Jamie Foxx. It could be George Benson or anybody. That's not the key is us as a unit. Elijah Muhammad once said, uh, forget the plantation, build your own nation. And
Right.
I'll never forgot when he said that. And that's the mentality we're gonna have to have, because we're divided. Some of us Republicans, Democrat, some of us are independent. See, I never relied on the president for empowerment, because there was a Black president or a big bag of money gonna fall out the sky, hit me in the head. No, me and my wife, we have a aromatherapy business. Our business is thriving. Even when Obama was there, Trump is there, it's still thriving. Not because of them, but because of me. The power relies in you.
Right.
No president. No president. It doesn't no, that's not the answer. I don't care who's in the White House. I do what I have to do to make a successful life for myself, and for my kids, my son. You know, um, when you become fundamentally sound in any area of life, you're going to thrive. I understand business, I understand politics, and I understand people who are against me. So when you have that down, uh, you will thrive more than likely. It's up to you. We got to stop relying on, finding this magic guy, male or female, who's going to take us to the promised land. Don't bring up Martin Luther King, because a dead general can't lead an army. We're very powerful. We have $1.2 trillion spending power, and we own nothing. The dollar doesn't circulate in our community. We go to other people. I don't want to go too left, but everything ties into one another. But before I pass the mic, the key is infrastructure. Not one person. It was done before, it can definitely be done now. The problem is we just all over the place,
Right.
and because we're psychologically warped. When you have gone through slavery, Jim Crow, Reconstruction, redlining, redlining, what was a practice by banks that didn't give you loans to open your business or for housing. And you can throw in all the other stuff, and they keep knocking us down, but we're very resilient as a people, so I don't want to take too much time, but thanks for sharing my thoughts. I just had to say what I had to say, and
No,
like
it's
I
good.
said,
Kirk, let me cut you off because it go along the line we talk. No, that is great. I want to hear that because I don't want to just hear just one viewpoint, but I just want all the viewpoints that connect so we can mobilize. McGregor Boxing Stars, I see you the link. I want you to come on because I want to ask you some questions, because we have to talk about global now, and I definitely want to get McGregor Stars. So McGregor Stars, if you haven't get the link, let me know. I see the link, so watch out for it. Poetic Cows, Queen.
Yes, I'm here.
The aftermath.
I just wanted to say,
Okay.
Huey P. I just want to say to Huey P, you have made a very strong point, and I must say I am guilty for judging off of what I see. I didn't mean to. I honestly don't mean to judge him off his past, but Kanye West is known for spazzing out the mouth. So I personally don't think that he make a good spokesperson. But that's just my opinion. But also, my fam, she stays sleeping at some good point. So my opinion shifted just a little bit, but I still think that there's an agenda. But at the same time, Huey P, if you think that this man Kanye West can make a little bit of a change, I'm all for it. But I would like to see it more than hearing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. Me too. I'm not saying that he can make a change because the change is all within self, right? You feel me?
No,
And once we realize that as a people, that all of this ripple effect that we want to consider and start with your nation, all the nations start within yourself inside your house. Once your ripple effect start from within you, once you know that you are the center of your universe and that you are the one. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting everybody the power on everybody else, and you change it for what you wanted to and operate it. Because heaven and hell is all about what we see it for, just like the sun rays or just how we see the earth. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about a perspective. Just like a book, you can read a book and everybody get different meanings on their own way of expressing it. You feel what I'm saying? Because we are all on our own time, man. And once we realize that, stop putting the pressure on him. Somebody else do it. Ain't nobody else do it. So show me somebody else who in the forefoot to do it. You can't say nobody. You can't put them in there because they haven't done it. At least he's done that. You feel me? And then they scrutinize him for that. It ain't never nothing too good enough for nobody. Ain't nobody else did it. And then they gonna scrutinize him for doing it because they gonna call him crazy because the media make him. You gotta realize we only see what they want us to see. Half the things these brothers is out here doing with their money, because I know a lot of them. I was in the industry myself. You feel what I'm saying? So I know how Titty and them be coming in the neighborhood and he come through with the U-Haul every day and give all the kids bikes. They don't fucking put that on the news. They ain't gonna put that on the news that he came through over here. He was buying people houses. He was giving young ladies houses and kids who didn't have nowhere to stay. He was buying houses around here. Don't nobody want to say that. They ain't gonna put that out there for y'all every day. But if he ain't putting it out there for him because he's doing it. He ain't got to put his business out there. He out there working. And if you don't see it, then you can criticize them when they put anything out there because the media can make you look any kind of way. If they said that I was on the news right now and y'all was like, damn, that's Huey P right now. And they put me on the news like I'm fucking wanted and I'm crazy or whatever I did. Like, damn, this nigga done lost his mind. Damn, what happened to Huey? And I'm sitting here chilling with y'all. They can make us look any kind of way they want to. And that's I'll leave it at that, man, because we just gotta just stop pointing the finger at ourselves because it's always pointing back at us. What we doing? What you doing in your neighborhood? You feel what I'm saying? How many people you help? You know what I mean?
Well, I understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna say this, Huey, and I think this is the thing that I'm at right now. That I understand what you're saying. I think it's a lot. I think quite a few of us is doing the work in our community, but it's not being known. Now, for me, I do stuff for my community, and it's not being known as YouTube. It's not being known, but I know I'm doing the work. And then what we need to do, we need to commend the ones. And I do a video. I mean, not yet. Boop, boop, boop. I mean, live stream about the voiceless ones. There's a lot of us. Our voices are doing the work. And what we need to do, we need to be on their coattails to keep on. Because this is hard work what we doing. Like D-Ray was saying about D-Ray, he said come from the home. That it gotta come from the home and it gotta come from the community. But at times, we do not take care of our own. And we gotta be straightforward for that. You know what I mean? We do not look at that certain brother or that certain sister to help out ones. We don't look out for them like if they need to get on the bus, we get them changed so they can have society. We don't talk about the sisters that sometimes she had to take in some like a family to help out or a stranger to help out. We don't talk about stories like that. And then we need to get back into it. So my thing is that let's concentrate at the ones that is not being noticed. Let's notice about them. And hopefully one day that we can have our own community, because I'm sorry. And I'm not going to apologize for anybody on the chat or anybody in the panel. It's about time we take care for ourselves. And that's all I'm going to say about it. And I'm going to stick to it.
Just speaking our mind.
That's it.
You know, because for nothing that we said, because we speaking our
no. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying. I'm being nice tonight because I got some people in the chat. So this is my channel. I gotta set an example because there are some people some people we want to go off. So I'm just saying that's how I am like that. So, but anybody want to say something? Now, okay. Now we get that out the way. Now, midterms elections is coming up. And there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of women that is running, especially for Congress. A lot. There's a lot of agendas has been floating here and there. And I brought that up on my past streams. But I feel I didn't bring it up, not because I want to have like a kind of like a full panel. And the ones in the chat, I want you to get into it too. Very much appreciated. But like I said, November's around the corner, family. And like I'm gonna repeat it again, there's a lot of agendas is floating, but I don't hear about ours. Now I know that, and I'm gonna put it out there. Now, our agenda, we gotta create that. I'm gonna put it out there right then and there. We gotta create our own. Now, I want to ask to the panel. I'm gonna ask Kurt. No, I'm gonna get at Poetic Cows first.
What JT?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Can I come back on because my phone is at 3% and I need to charge it just a little bit?
Got you. Okay, you can go back. You can go. All right, no problem.
I'm sorry. I'll be in the chat, but I'll be able to jump back on.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead. No problem.
Okay.
All right. Now she's on. Now, now I'm gonna throw that occurs out. Like I said, I'm putting it out there. The agenda. We gotta create our own agenda. So I'm throwing it out the way, getting it out the way. Now, how I say this? How do we make our agenda known that the ones that are running? Start from you, Kurt.
We can cry wolf. We can elect the most available person for the job, the most righteous person for the job. If it's mayor, president, city council, I don't have a lot of faith in politicians or politics or politicians, I should say, in politics. It just seems like nothing never gets done. I come across a lot of mayors who have broken promises. Presidents, like I said before, And this goes back to what I was saying before the last conversation. I put the trust and belief in myself, and with politics and politicians, how many times, and this for the chat and the panel and yourself, underrated darkness, how many times you have belief in a person and they let you down, or they say they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that and they never do. So for me, and I'm not long on this topic because I just don't trust anyone. Politicians, they're dirty. You know, I don't believe they're the best. They don't speak for me. They're not the best person for the job. So I have to rely on myself and get the job done myself because I live my own life. I'm not going to put things, my life in the hands of another person, tell me how to live or what to do or whatever, because laws, you depend on these people to make laws that's going to benefit you, and it never comes about. And for a long time, like I said, I studied politicians. I just don't have no trust in them, man.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Brother Rob.
Yeah. In terms of politics, right? Politics, we should all just come to an understanding. A lot of that is ran because of economic influence. They are now trying to pass some laws to take the financial influence out of politics. They trying to pass laws to take it out right now. So that should tell you something right there. So that being said, not to be negative, but we not in the game in a general sense because we don't have the financial backing put pressure on politicians that are now currently running. Actively voting, what you literally do is give yourself to be on a jury. If we don't vote, we'll never be on a jury, and if we're not on a jury or in a jury pool, of us trying to deliver some semblance of justice for our brothers that we know gonna be charged. Um, it's slim to none. I can't convince anybody to do anything that they don't believe in. I just say that it's benefits to and register that whether you vote or not. Um, but in actively voting, of course, you would carry some influence, but the financial influence, we can't overlook that. That's a huge um, thing that we as black folks seem to not understand. A lot of politics are ran by financial influence. I'll fall back on that because that's a can of worms. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that really is true. All right, brother Huey.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna show my dessert another 5 or 10 minutes. You know the routine. The ones who show they ones before, y'all don't have to show it. I know who you are. I'm gonna make it nice and
Hey,
easy.
hey, JT, I wanted to add on to what I was just saying. I'm trying to practice this
Go
one
ahead.
minute manager technique or whatever. But anyway, look, right, Stokely Carmichael Kwame Ture, a very famous quote from the powerful ancestor. What he said was, if you organize a little bit, you get a little bit done. If you organize a lot, you get a lot done. But if you don't organize at all, you don't get anything done. Look, man, the power in numbers is scientific, it's mathematic, it's political, it's legal, it's you know, it's all of those things encompassed in one. Once we organize, we'll be able to, you know, have some political influence, some financial influence, whatever it is that we want. We got everything we need. This is the most educated generation of Africans in the history of the world, in the Western Hemisphere of the world. So we got everything we need except each other. You know what I'm saying? That's all we need. All we need is each other. See the beauty in your sister. Be willing to commit to her. Have a family. And then by building a family, you build strong communities. You build strong communities, then you can control a city. If you can control a city, you can control a state. If you can control a state, you can control a nation. If you can control a nation, then now you can wield your political will, right, to help the brothers across the Atlantic. It's mathematic, bruh, in a general sense. But it gotta start, you know what I'm saying, from within. It gotta start. That's why they said the revolution ain't gonna be televised. Cause it's gonna be a social revolution, a spiritual revolution in a general sense to where nobody will see it until they see the actions, you know what I mean? But it'll be a thinking revolution. You people would come to themselves and say, all right, you know, hey, that ain't my enemy, that's my brother. You know, that ain't a thought, that's my sister. You know, that's where the solution lie. You know, it lie in the way that we view each other. I would argue that a lot of us we see these issues through European eyes. That's why it's so very difficult to focus on the solution because we so looking at the problem that's right behind us. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We can't even turn around because we so focused on the problem. You know what I mean? We eloquently talk about the problem. You know, I would say that you one of the few platforms on YouTube that's solution focused. Our ears are trained to run to the problem. Oh, they going in tonight. I gotta see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let somebody be talking about economic solutions. Man, it's gonna be 5 people in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right,
That's
and then
just
right,
that's the reality.
right, Rob. Because see, and then I want you to check out Brother Rob's channel too. It's all about solutions too, and that's why I always tell people all the time that I don't care what color you are. If you not offer no solutions, get the hell out the channel. To me, it's all about solutions. I don't want to hear no analogies. I don't want to hear. I want to hear about the end of the day solutions because what my channel is all about is trying to reach that person, brother or sister, man or woman that is not being sought out. And I'm very committed to that. I don't give a damn of anybody that I already not talking about ones on the panel or ones in the chat. I'm just talking to ones outside. I don't care how much resources you have. If you're not willing to reach out to the ones that is sorely needed, it doesn't make it. Yeah, there's nothing you can say to me. Be ghost. Be gone. Because I am sick and tired of our people. We helping the ones that already been helped. Now, you help little kids and all like that. Oh, they get A's and B's and stuff. But if they live in a nice neighborhood, they should. They should be committed that they should. But what about the ones who been out these no good schools and all this grown up live in the projects? Because see, I was raised in the projects. You hear what I'm saying? Brooklyn, New York. So I'm talking of that phase. I'm talking of those people that had the forgotten that, but sometimes we don't want to help them because oh yeah, look at what they at and everything. No, it's all about damn solutions. I'm fighting for those. The ones that we turn our backs. That's what I'm fighting for them. And the ones who don't want to be aligned with that, be ghost. And that's what it's all about. And I'm going to stand by that. So, after that, now, we hear about Trump, going global and stuff. And I want to welcome my brother. Welcome to the panel finally. McGregor Boxing Stars.
Yo, what's good, Bob? How's it going?
I'm good. How you feel, brother?
I'm pretty good, man. It's a little bit late. I just finished up some paperwork, that's all. What's the topic of discussion at the moment? I was just listening and kind of eavesdropping.
I'm gonna get to that, but I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
How do Trump, Orange Crush 45, how he's received around Ireland where you at?
He's perceived racially more than anything and sexist, mostly. Mm-hmm. He's seen as a popularized figure through social media and his networking through years of endeavors in the business empire. But he's not looked at as a leader of your country. He's looked at as a more so embarrassment of a nation, more so than anything else. That's how he's perceived over here. He tried to come here and there was protests. There was 150,000 people out on the street in Dublin saying if he comes here, we're starting a war. So people don't like Donald Trump.
Because you know what I asked? Because while we watching the news, family, I want y'all to pay attention. What I'm saying is this. It's goes by the saying of a few months ago when he was going to Britain, when he was going to Australia, when he was going to Ireland, he was well received. There is a brother right here in Ireland. He tell you what's going on. So that means this damn media in this country has told lies that they always damn do. Again, there's a brother in the panel right now is telling you the truth.
Yeah, Donald Trump ain't liked here, man. When they say well received, it was our government tried to bring him over, and that was just like there was 6 members of our parliament. We have 72. There was actually a vote against it. 78% of our government voted against him, no, and they still brought him over. So that'll kind of tell you even how most of the government feels. Everything outside of the leading Democratic Party, we're voting against them. Nationalistic, non-nationalistic, we're voting against them. Nobody likes him here. And if people say that he was well received, it was only by racist people in this country that appreciate him. But that was a very small group. I think only 25 people were at the airport looking for him. That's the president. But when Obama came here, there was 120,000 people in the streets when he was going by in a car. So that'll kind of tell you the difference.
Wow.
There was nobody there for Donald Trump. Nobody. Only people wanting to elicit riots.
Okay, I hear you. I want you to stay right there and everything because the brother McGregor Boxing, he do boxing. He talk about social content. He talks about everything. I want y'all to support the brother. I recommend it and everything. And before I continue, I want people in the panel to say hi to my brother McGregor. Welcome to McGregor Boxing Stars.
Peace, McGregor.
Peace, family. Peace.
Yeah, peace, guys. So,
hey, McGregor, what's up, McGregor? You know who this is.
What's good, Curtis? How you doing, family?
Hey, what's good, brother?
Peace, man. Peace. How you doing?
I'm good.
Well,
I'm good.
This is the thing that people don't understand here. Dang, the Dawkins family getting big. I'm going international. Y'all swelling my head a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But
brethren.
It's swelling my head. Yeah. Now I'm gonna lie it up a little bit. Now this is how we do McGregor boxing stars and Huey. When I show my food, I need ones. I'm gonna let you go tonight, but the next time you're gonna give me some ones. When I show my food and when I show my dessert. So the ones that already show ones in my ones from a dinner, you give me more than ones, you don't have to. I want to see 6 ones. Yeah, dessert time. Give me 6 ones right now. One, two, three. I mean 4. I'm sorry, 4, 5, 6. Can I get 2 more? 2 more. Nah, yours don't count the time. That's 7, Nikki. Let me get 1 more for somebody else. Yo, Huey, that's cheating, Huey. I tell you to be. You know what? Yeah. We show this. It's basic tonight. What? What? It's basic tonight. Afrocentric. All right. Just stay there, Queen Wham. Afrocentric, Tommy. If you want to get on, let me know. Let me know, Queen. I'll be more than happy to get you on. Now, well, I'm gonna explain the food anyway. The last of it. I got some more, but this is hot wings with duck sauce.
Damn, man.
French fries. I mean French fries with salt and pepper and $1,000 salad dressing on top. And this is the dessert. Is basic. Is fuzz swirl ice cream. One side chocolate syrup. One and the other side strawberry syrup. Basic. I usually go out, but basic. I keep the basics, but effective, creative. So, brothers, you could do the same thing. You ain't got nobody with you. You can do the same thing. A good woman would like something like this. Because there's some women these days, they don't like to eat a lot. So hit them with that. They don't like it. Hey, get the hell out. Sister too, their brothers don't like it. Get the hell out. You know what I'm saying? But nice and effective, easy. Cannot go wrong with that. I'm all about trying to cut down the cholesterol, cut down the grams, cut down all the fat and everything. Quick and simple. I'm going to start doing that too. Very effective, all right? So.
Hey, man. I like that, bro. I didn't know that. I didn't know you had it going like popping like that, brother. I like that.
People, brothers, sisters on the chat, on the panel, can you let a brother know something? Because that's as basic I do. I be going out. I be showing off. This about Huey and McGregor. It's all about trying to encourage people, especially humanity, that we gotta learn to eat and talk at the table, to solve solutions, show our kids that this is the way how to go about it. And that's what it's about tonight. I do this every Sunday. And it's very important for me. I do that. I do talk about boxing. I do talk about music too. But this is what I look for because I'm single. But I live by myself. So this is what I do. I look forward for this because I like the fellowship with the family. I like to do this. So whenever I finish, I feel more refreshed. It's like y'all feel refreshed. I feel refreshed too. And that's what it's all about. Food and dessert comes with it, but it's all about fellowship and being together. That's what it's all about. So, anybody want to say something about the dessert before I continue? Y'all don't want to say nothing about dessert? All right, y'all don't have to say nothing about dessert, but I love my dessert. You don't have to say nothing about it. Stop. I'm just messing with y'all. But there's but now we gonna I did want to talk about return elections. I'll probably talk about that next week. But I do want to talk about what's happening lately about people have this racist attitudes now that is coming out. And it's happening globally, sad thing about it. And McGregor boxing stars, I definitely want you to chime into this too. And I'm asking everybody, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you, McGregor, boxing stars, as you see racism really rampant ever since Irish Quest 45 comes in the picture. How do y'all people in Ireland dealing with it? Because we don't get like the truth about it. So how do y'all deal with it in Ireland and in other places around you?
Deal with what specifically?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't quite catch the question, bro.
No, I'm put it this way. Ever since Trump came in the picture, and there's a lot of racism is really happening around the world. I want to know how the brothers and sisters in Ireland is dealing with
it. Well, honestly, racism in Ireland hasn't actually changed to do with Trump. So that's something that I can't comment on. But what I can say is that like racial discrimination has been something that's happened in Ireland since the 1830s, when race kind of became prevalent here. But in terms of Donald Trump, we're a very closed nation. We're closed off. So
it.
we're a neutral country. We're not a war country. We don't even have an actual army. We have a peacekeeping nation.
Mm-hmm.
We're allied with NATO, but we're allied with most countries in Africa, Middle East, America. But we're just a neutral nation. In terms of the Trump situation, more so, it's more prevalent in England since Trump came into power. The racial agenda, racial discrimination. Because I live in Ireland, but I also do live in England. In situations in England, tensions have risen, especially with like prime ministers reaching out to Trump, some saying that he's doing a good job, ministers saying that he's doing a bad job, saying that racial diversity in America and even the Middle East and the whole blocking off of people. There's a lot of political correctness over in the UK. A lot of political correctness. I don't really know exactly how people are dealing with it. All I know is that people are more accepting of racism nowadays because a lot of people are afraid to speak out against it. And they're also there's nothing that's fundamentally sound set up. There's no rallies. There's no organizations there. There's like one campaign in sports called the Kick It Out campaign, which kind of came to prevalence more so in late 2016, but it's been around for over 15 years. But that didn't hit prevalence in the UK or even in Ireland until Trump kind of came into power. And when countries were being lambasted just because of being a different country or having a different religion or an ethnic policy, or when walls were supposedly being built to keep the Mexicans out, and even a wall being talked about over Canada and in Trump's own words to keep the snow Mexicans out. There's the only thing I can say about Donald Trump coming into power is it hasn't done anybody any good. Anybody any good. And the worst thing that's actually happened is America has actually fallen as a once great nation that is now no longer the richest in the world. It's fallen in educational stats. It's fallen in equality manners. And him saying, let's make America great again, he's kind of tarnished the country's reputation, and America's fallen in other countries' eyes. And that's how we perceive things over here.
Okay.
And we're not on your media. We don't listen to Fox or CBS. This is like this is people. It's not like our news media. This is what people talk about over here about what's going on there. So as much as the racial thing, there's about 700 topics relating to Trump that just get tiresome. They get very tiresome. Primarily because all of it is negative. I haven't heard a positive word about it. And that itself speaks volumes when nothing positive has been spoken about Trump, whether it's financial, whether it's ethnic, whether it's sexual, whether it's gender related, whether it's political itself, whether it's power, whether it's war. There hasn't been a positive notion at all. Even with other presidents who were racist or robbers or crooks, there was still something positive that came out of their jurisdiction. There was never just 100% negative. Even if it was just a 1% positivity to 99% negativity, I haven't heard a positive thing. And that's the big issue. That's the big issue.
Wow.
So.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Glad you let us know because we don't hear stuff like that. We really don't. The sugar, our sugar in our community. Your turn, please, brother.
Well, racism always have been around, since day one. Like I said, different practices, Jim Crow, Reconstruction laws, the Sharecroppers Act of 1861 to 1863, redlining, housing discrimination, bad school system. See, racism is not when somebody calls you a name, or that's not what it's about. The root of racism comes from privatized banking system of America. You will always have racism in America because of the privatized banking system. It's about money. Well, America is a capitalistic country. It has capitalism has no moral base. I study Iran, a great philosopher. So that's the root. You have let me show you how it works. You have white militia groups in the heartland, Indiana, of America. They're racist towards Jews because who control the banks of America? Jews. So they call it ZOG, Zionist Occupational Government. Blacks, had an infrastructure, like I said, well, Black Wall Street, you could look it up, and then we didn't have it because the whole town was burnt down. They was always afraid of blacks building a structure, an economic structure. It's just like the boycott, with the buses. Blacks always been aggressive spenders, a $1.2 trillion spending power. But the problem is it's circulating all over the place. But racism in America is as American as apple pie. I mean, my people been lynched, stabbed, shot, set ablaze. We have suffered some of the most horrific deaths that mankind has ever seen. And it's deep layers and layers and layers of it. It will never go away because of privatized banking. Money is very important to America. It lets you know, and it will decide how you're going to live your life in this world. You can go to a job and be qualified, and the job can be like, "No, we're not looking for you, JT, right now," and they can give it to somebody who don't look like you. See, that's racism. Racism. Somebody can stop you from living because this color of your skin. You have a degree, and you go to a high profile law firm, and you don't get the job, and somebody turn you away because you don't look like them. That's the power of racism. You know, um, I can go on and on. But we all know, America and throughout the world is it always going to be here. You just gotta combat it. And you know how you combat racism? By being successful in life. You don't do it by fighting. You go to jail. obviously, but you be successful. So that's my spin.
Okay, cool. Excellent points. That's what I want to hear. Excellent points. Brother Huey. Brother Huey. Okay.
Yes, sir, brother.
Okay.
Go ahead. What's the question again?
About the racism in this country. How do we deal with it?
Man, uh, like I say, man, we got to start looking within ourselves. We got to realize what racism is, man, and stop separating ourselves. And we know that it does exist. I feel like the pro-blacks, man, are just as the problem is the so-called KKK or the white supremacy. If y'all want to make them be power, but I don't want to give them none no power. I don't give nobody no power. I start within myself. I don't see racism. I don't see none of that. You feel what I'm saying? I just get away from it, man. I'm just trying to learn how to operate within myself and stop accepting these laws. That's what we got to stop doing. Is that know that we, the governments, work for us and stop giving them the authority and start pushing our own powers and get our power back, man. We got to nationalize as a whole, period. You know what I'm saying? To get our power back, man. And if we don't do that, we missing the whole program. You know what I'm saying? We miss we missing. We worried
Okay.
about everybody else doing somewhere else. Want to be back. We worried about Africa and African America. We worried about all that, man. Look, man. All I know is my people is all my blood is right here in this soil right here. As far as I could think and go back right now, you know what I'm saying? And dealing with mines right now in the present, my kids right now, my youth. All I can do is start that generation to try to make sure they better than I was. And right now, I think I'm doing that. So right now, I'm enjoying my heaven. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm enjoying myself, bro. And like, man, like I can't judge my success by nobody else's. That's what everybody always worry about, looking outside they self for everything. When inside myself, man, I don't have no enemies within myself. So I just operate the universe like that, man, and just keep it cracking, man. Like that's it.
Cool. Hey, I with that. That's right. Start from you. That's good. I like that. The educated in our community, good brother Rock.
Yes, sir. How do I deal with racism now that Trump is in office?
Mm.
That's how I kind of came to YouTube, just to kind of restate some of the things that I said in the video. But of course, it's on my channel. Um, um, Trump was talking about bringing troops into Chicago, and black people on Facebook was talking about, yeah, bring them. And I'm like, man, what you think you're gonna be doing? High-fiving the troops on your way to work in the morning, to the bus stop? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is wrong with you wanting to bring them troops in here? Who you think they gonna be looking for? Our young black and brown men. That's who they gonna be looking for. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, even if they was talking about stepping up police on the same front, we should be down at City Hall talking about stepping up the resources to these schools, making sure that everybody gonna have a warm apartment this winter. You know, all of the babies got coats and school supplies and all of that. If you're gonna be down there supporting these politicians to bring in extra resources to lock our babies up, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, right? Life rewards action. I'm gonna restate that one more time because I'm probably about to beat a couple people up. Life reward action. You take the right action, you get the right reward, right? But see, here go the flip side to that. It's consequences for inaction. I didn't say life rewards your imagination. Life reward, it don't reward your conversation. It don't. It don't. At the end of the day, you gotta get active. You want some apples, plant some seeds. That's how you gonna get some apples. You ain't gonna go to the store. That's how you get some apples. You don't get some apples by wanting some. Don't work like that. That's just real. So we got to get our mind out the clouds. Some of us are so heavenly minded, we ain't no earthly good. That's just the truth. Some of us are so blinded to the cause that we forgot the purpose.
Mhm.
You see, some of us so addicted to the money, right? That when you get it, you gonna destroy yourself because it gonna amplify those downloaded desires you now have as you look at reality through those European eyes. Do you notice how more acquiescent our brothers and sisters are? They even talk like Europeans when they get that money and start moving in them circles. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not looking at them, you would think they're European because they're talking like this. You see, you see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, we gotta love ourselves. We gotta love ourselves so hard that we can block that static out. You see what I mean? It's always some static till you tune in. It's always some static before you tune in. At the end of the day, we gotta love ourselves. And once we do that, right, we gonna know which politician we gonna back because that's gonna be the politician that we grow.
Mhm.
That's gonna be the politician that we educate, that we put through college, that we fund election, that we down at his headquarters during this midterms, stuffing envelopes and kissing babies and dropping shit on people guardrails because you can't put it in a mailbox. You know what I'm saying? And down at the bus stop, handing out literature for free for him to make sure that when he get in the office, he gonna vote our conscience. I don't believe in politics. I don't follow that shit, and I know why. I know why, because your mind can't even absorb what you need to do because your emotions are blinding you to the solution. It's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. Support the person that's going to be in City Hall right now. So when those votes go forward, but where the resources going to come, who you think they going to think about? The person that's supporting them.
Right.
Not the person that's at the crib watching Empire.
Mhm.
You see? You see? Man, I mean, that's just what it is. Look, man, life reward action, but there are also consequences for inaction. That's just reality. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fall back on that.
Okay. All right, Sonny, you just came in the piece. Tell me how we deal with racism, period, in this country.
Indeed, man. Check 1 2. Can you hear me?
1 2 1 2, bro.
First off, man, I would like to apologize to everyone in the chat, everyone in the panel, having some technical difficulties. I know I missed a lot, some great measures, but
All right.
I think how we overcome racism is that's a good question. I think we need to learn to love instead of hate our own people as a whole. Um, right now, I'm not worried about what other races do. I'm just worried about what I do and what my people do because they're gonna do what they've always done throughout the years. They showed us what they do. Uh, it's been over, over, over 100 years. Um, we need to learn to love instead of hate. We're right now we're a beggar nation. What I mean by beggar nation, that seems harsh. Like, no, you don't see Chinese people, or you look at different other races. A lot of them you don't see on the corner. You know, we need to learn to do for self. We need to learn to love our own people. We need to learn to support our own people. Um, Love, yo. We just need to love our own people. We need to learn to be a nation again. Um, that's how we deal with racism. Because the last I heard, I was listening to Brother Rob. He was giving some great measures. He was talking about, together. He was talking about numbers. Together we can strike a mighty blow. The brother on the panel, his emoji is power to the people. There's a fist on there. Um, that has a high mighty meaning. You know what I'm saying? To strike a blow when you grip your fist together. It's a mighty blow. Each and one of us are fingers. You know, um, I think it all starts with us, man. I'm not really worried about racism because I've dealt with it throughout my life. Um, to the point where um, it made me change the way I think. Sometimes like we're in a position to where when we on our jobs, 9 times out of 10, we're working for them and we're seeking them for raises. So at some point, we got to love ourselves enough to put ourselves in position to where we're the bosses, we're the lenders and not the borrowers. That's love. Like, um, it's so much that we can do, and it's not impossible. It's not like the things that we want to do, the things that we want to accomplish. It's not impossible, but we have to come up from out of ourselves. We need to go and knock on doors and tell people what we about. Learn how to get uh, um, children involved in politics. You know, some of us ourselves, we can get into politics. Like, I don't know how many have actually looked into the qualifications of a mayor or a governor, but it's not that bad. We are inventors. We help build this country. There are a lot of things that we can do. So like I'm not taking a defeated mind state. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of action. So I think how we deal with racism, I would say we need to learn to love instead of hate. We need to learn to love our people. And that's big. It was one live stream, JT, when you went through for helping this young lady's son from running out the store and getting hit by a car, or if something could have happened to that kid. But instead of her thanking you, she proceeded to disrespect you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. We need to learn to love instead of hate.
But
She
I mean to stop you, Sonny. I want you to go more about that because you was one of the first one I called that happened to me in the morning. That morning, I want you to go more into that and tie in what you're talking about, please, because a lot of people don't understand. But I know Puerto Kells know about it and everything. But I want you to tie into that, please.
So basically, what happened was brother JT, he was at a store and it was a young sister who was in the store. I guess she was buying whatever she was getting. She wasn't paying attention to her children. One of the particular child, one of the particular, um, children or kid. I hate to use that word kid, but um, her child ran out the store. JT went and grabbed the child. I was like, no, 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 come on, go with your mother. Like, go with your mother. And what could have happened was the child could have ran outside the store, ran in traffic, got hit by a car. So instead of the sister telling the brother thank you, she proceeds to curse the brother out in front of everybody. And everybody allowed that to happen. Like they sat there and watched what he did. They know what he did was right, but he just got cursed out. And that's what I mean by we have forgotten as a people what it means to be a nation. We don't know how to be a nation anymore because of our nationality and divine creed being snatched away from us. So we don't know how to operate as a nation do. When you look at the Chinese people, when you look at the Irish people and all these other nationalities, we don't operate the way that we do. We hate our own people. We kill each other. We don't support each other. Um, so now we're at a point where it's like, what do? We need to come from out of our comfort zone. The ones who feel like they're leaders, you need to be going door to door. Like, this is what love for your people is. You need to be going door to door, knocking on doors, and be like, yo, what do you guys feel like we need as a people? What do we need? We need to do something to get to bring our people together. We are inventors. Like it can be through music. We can have block parties. We can bring people together that way. If you don't feel like going door to door, or it's just that we're so caught up in the matrix that it's hard to really come out to do something because we're all working. We're trying to provide for our families. We come home, we're tired. We don't want to do anything else. That is that's natural. That's the flesh. Our flesh urges us to inconstancy. So, like, if we really love our people, that looks good. What is that?
I'll tell you when you finish.
You're gonna mess me up. But anyway, what we need to do, man, is we need to just come out. We like for the ones who feel like they leaders, to get together with like-minded brothers and sisters. You might not agree with every single thing, but the most important thing is our people, the things that we need. Like we talk about it all the time. Like, let's get up without, what I'm saying, each people. We can actually create something. We can do something. You know what I mean? Like, that's what love is.
Yeah.
Like when you look at love, it may cost you to give up your life. This is how deep that we're in. Like, we might have to give up our life to help, what I'm saying, our seeds. So I hope I, answered your question, and I don't mean to take up too much time, but again, I apologize for I've been having some technical difficulties. I don't even know if I'm gonna be still here in a few minutes because my internet's been really acting stupid.
Okay.
So
Well, you know what? Right now, what's your last remark? So in case I miss you, I got you.
My last remarks is this: beware of people who's trying to step up to be leaders, man, who's not really qualified. You know what I mean? You can't just have a great idea and want to try to step up and try to do something. Like, We're looking at your lifestyle. You know, we're looking at your lifestyle. Like we want our Asiatic daughters to not be porn stars. Like, you know what I mean? Like we want our young Asiatic daughters to be good women. I mean, I hate to bring it up about the brother Kanye, but just like, and I'm about to say something real harsh, but hear my heart on this. So like the Europeans, for the ones that really want to help us, it's going to take finance because a lot of them got rich off of our backs. We helped build this country. We are a part of this country. A lot of them are rich right now because of what we've done. So if they don't want to help financially, you know, we need to watch them. You know, when you look at Kanye's wife, she got rich off her brother's back, which is a fact. Ray J, that's where she got her fame from. So like, that's not. I mean, I'm sorry, he don't qualify for the talk for us. And with that, I say peace.
All right. If you can't stay there, yes, you can, Sonny. Stay there.
I'm here, brother.
Okay, cool. You know what? I'm gonna read out. She stay asleep. I send the link back, but I'm gonna read out the chat. That's what I do. I read out the chat. The ones who new here, McGregor, Boxer Stars, and Brother Huey. I read out the. Sometimes I read out the chat. Sometimes I don't, but I read out the chat. And the ones on the panel, I ask for your last remarks. Then I say my remarks, and I close this motherfucker out. So I want y'all to be patient. That's the process I do. And I appreciate you showed up. All right. Poetic Cows. Hold your thought. I'll get to you in a few minutes. Jeff Jaws, LDBC. Thanks for coming. Rome Go Large. Welcome back. Thanks for coming. D Red, the blue collar scholar. Thanks for showing up. Very much appreciated. Mama Rika, wealth to you, sis. Thanks, Queen. Thanks for coming. Terry's Table. Thanks for coming. Come back. My brother D Love 1000. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate that. Support the brother's channel. Great information. Nikki, thanks for coming. Appreciate that. Kiana Scott Bay, always a pleasure. Thanks for coming and your contributions very much appreciated. Everybody else too. I'm sorry. Everybody else too in the chat. I'm sorry. All reliable. Thanks for coming. Excuse me. Atrocentric. Atomic TV. Thanks for coming and your constant support and help. Greatly appreciated. I see as always, Queen. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Always your contributions, Queen. Sonny Boston Talk. Get to you in a few. And that be the beautiful one. Thanks for coming. Very much appreciated. Queen Who I Am. Thanks for coming, sister. Something happened to her where she had Virginia. Constant prayers for her. She came here and showed up. Thanks for coming. I was praying for you, Queen. And I hope everybody is all right. Thank you so much. My brother, the one and only Malik Omar from LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. Thanks for coming. Very much appreciated. Queen who I am. Thank you. I love my family. I really do. I grow my family organically. I love my family, man. Y'all don't know how much y'all helped me a lot. Each and every one of y'all. Y'all just do not know. Man, y'all just do not know. Y'all don't know. Chosen Queen. Hope you get to work safe. Thanks for showing up. Very much appreciated. Okay. Let me see how I can get you back. McGregor Boxing Stars. So you can say your piece. Oh, damn. McGregor Boxing Stars, watch out for the link. Come back quickly, because I definitely want to hear from you. We're going to say Poetic Cows last. No. Ladies goes first. Well, I'm bugging. My man is fucked up. Poetic Cows, your last remarks, please, Queen.
Yes, I just say much love to you, JT. This was a very excellent live. Much love to the panel, very powerful, intelligent brothers. I appreciate every last one of you, and it's always a pleasure being up here. And I want to say much love to the chat. They be dropping some jewels down there as well. So peace and blessings to everybody, and I hope everyone have a beautiful night.
Thank you, Poetic Cows. Stay right there, please. My brother Huey. Last remarks, family.
I just want to say, appreciate you having me, JT. It was a pleasure being on here with all these intelligent brothers and poetic Kales and everybody in the chat. You know I might have ruffled a little feathers, maybe or so or not, man, but I just want you to know it's all within yourself, man. If you love yourself, you know what I'm saying? Everything starts within. The ripple effect starts within your house. Like, man, I'm finna close out. And my son's birthday, we finna play hide and seek or something. I know they're supposed to go to school,
Okay.
but
Tell your son happy birthday from the Darkness family.
that's what it do, family. Yeah, man. So just sit here and just entertain them. That's what it's all about, man. And just enjoy them doing what you do. When you see that happen, man, you know that you done made a change in the world because their world is good. You feel what I'm saying? So long as they happy and you try to keep them and protect it as much as you can, man. Hey, man, that's the only thing count right there.
Got you. But this program, this channel, we got thick skin. We deal with everything. We deal with different personality, but at the end, it's all about solutions, brother. So, want you to come back.
Facts. Definitely, man. Definitely, it's all about solutions. Yeah. So I definitely do my part. I be out in the schools. I go to the school. My boys, so I try to be a part because I know it ain't a lot of men in that position. You feel what I'm saying? So I try to fill that void. I try to coach when I can, coach the basketball, the football teams, and it ain't all about sports and everything like that. But I teach how to paint and do everything. I'm trying to teach. You know what I'm saying? Other than my boys in the neighborhood. So that's what it's all about, man. So each one teach one, y'all.
Yeah, fact. All right. Go and get to your family and much blessing to you. Oh, Sonny, I forgot to say, that was fuzz swirl ice cream on top. One side chocolate syrup and strawberry syrup. That's my dessert. I killed that motherfucker. All right. Brother Rob, last remarks, please.
Oh, my fault. That would probably work a lot better if I unmuted myself. All right, but I was talking away and didn't realize. But man, it's always a blessing, you know what I'm saying, to be able to get on here and chop it up with the brethren. Man, I wish everybody power in as they go forward this week. You know what I'm saying? We always gotta believe that we can make it before we get there. You know what I'm saying? So man, that's what I try to do, especially going into like the final couple of weeks of the market period. I just want to make sure we finish strong, and and I gotta believe we gonna finish strong. I can't be up in there like all these damn kids. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be all right. Come on, y'all, we gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I just hope that everybody's stay encouraged. You know what I'm saying? And peace to everybody, the brethren and the sisters tonight.
I appreciate that, Brother Rob. Educating our community. Support the brother's channel. Excellent information. Dealing with an educator. He always there for our people. Let's salute the brother and his foundation. My man, the sugar man of all issues. Last remarks.
What a great stream, man. A lot of intelligent brothers and sisters, man. You too, JT, man. You know, the orchestrator. We could talk about a wide variety of subjects. It's all love, man. Hearing intellectual conversation, how we can fix the ills of society. You know, it just exercises the mind. You know, you can never go wrong when you talk about certain issues and get feedback from other intelligent people, man. It's been a great live stream. I really appreciate it, and to the chat too. And everybody have a very blessed night.
And peace to you and your foundation too.
JT,
Yes.
after you finish, McGregor Boxing Stars in the chat wants someone to say his final words for him, and I will do that.
Go ahead.
McGregor Boxing Stars says that if we as a whole world population are to fix racism, we need to fix the word caste and try to differentiate creed and separation.
Thank you. McGregor Boxing Star. Excellent. Couldn't say it better than that. And you owe me a boxing tribute, McGregor Boxing Star. Now, I'm going to get you on. We're going to talk about boxing. We're going to have fun. So, but thanks again, McGregor Boxing Stars, to, always big me up. I appreciate that. I appreciate your effort. I really do. And welcome to the Darkness family. Hope to see you often. You're welcome to come anytime you want. Let us know what's island going on. We got then, what I'm going to do from now on, and I'm Earth Sisters, we're going to talk about little boxing a little bit. And I want sisters to know about boxing. We're going to talk about MMA and also coach of CSH Combat. I will be doing a collab with him. I got to get up with him. So watch out for that, family. It's coming. So sisters, learn more about, some sports. So y'all could bring your thing in, right? So we got everybody else. Last from our Sleep State TV, and after that I will clean up.
Well, first of all, I want to shout out everybody on the panel. It's a great conversation. Even though I was in and out. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And at the end of the day, let's just, like I said before, man, let's just do what we gotta do, to the best of our ability. Let's operate in our own capacity, and like Brother Rob said, man, let's stop complaining about so much of the problem, and let's try to fix things, man. Because at the end of the day, that's what we should be trying to do. If we wanna feel better, if we wanna do better, we gotta take some action. And action is not talking. Cause like I was told since I was young, actions speak louder than words.
Mhm.
So, we could sit here and talk, but if we're not talking about what we're gonna do or what can be done, you know, then we just talking shit and swallowing spit. And that don't mean shit. So, shout out to everybody, man, and shout out to you as always, bro. This is always a powerful thing every Sunday that you know, I like to be a part of to the best of my ability, man. Even though sometimes I'm in and out, but I like to be a part of it, man, because this is what, families need to do, you know. So shout out to you, bro. Shout out to everybody who support, and much love. Y'all stay safe, and y'all have a great work weekend. Tomorrow, make sure y'all check out, if y'all can, check out the Underrated Sports Show. Will be on this channel, 7 o'clock. Tune in. Peace.
Yeah, and also I keep on forgetting that whoever who have kids and everything, tell them Uncle Underrated said hi. She says I feel about your family, so you already know. But the other ones, I'm Uncle Darkness, and tell them say hi to me. Make sure everything all right. McGregor Boxing, Curtis, um, Sonny, and everybody. And I'm gonna say a few days. I'm gonna close it out. I appreciate y'all to the fullest, the chat, even the panel. And what I'm at right now, and I am very firm of this. We gotta help ourselves, family. We had dealt a hand that majority of this is not our fault. That sometimes we fail to talk about it. And it's so easy that we could point fingers, but I'm not gonna do that because we know what we got to do. But we got to find a way to rise against this oppressed system. And I'm talking about throughout humanity. We have to find a way to stand up against evil. Because there are evil people who has running this system globally. If you say that we are human beings, and I'm talking about other nationalities, I'm talking about the Arabs and the Indians. If you said that we are human beings, be on the side because you have not been on the side that slaughter us. Y'all been on that side. Learn from the example of my brother McGregor Boxing Stars. Let's learn from that. But as a black man in this country, I still gotta fight for our people to let the rest of the world know that we are part of this human race. And whoever understand that fight, get on it. Be fit, be true about it. Because the fight has to continue. Let me say it again, because I'm going to say it. Well, I'm going to say whatever I'm going to say with strength. This fight has to continue. Anybody that comes between it, they got to go. Like I always say, get them out. On that note, ghost.